were you in revenue at the agency when you were selling it?
6 million gross. We're doing
Okay.
30 to 40% margins depending on how you count and what ad backs you'd allow me. So we were hyper efficient. Most agencies are at 15 to 20. And that's if you don't mind, that's the feather I'll put in my cap is, dude, I'm a really good systems thinker. And as soon as we replaced the outsourced agency, like I said, they killed our margins. When I brought that in-house, our profitability went through the roof.
Yeah.
And a lot of it was right place, right time too. We got nerd famous on Google. I started doing the digital marketer coaching thing and everybody knew us as the Google guys. And so the whole world flooded to us for their Google work. And to be frank, I think I sold at the exact right time too, because AI is about to, the guys who bought me, that's what they wanted to do, right? They want to build an AI program that replicates we're a sandbox for them. Yeah. So that's the other piece is I wanted to get out before forced obsolescence would illustrate to a potential buyer the timeline that I might have been facing.
Where do you think you could have gotten more? What do you think? Like if you could go back right when they started talking to you,
yeah,
and you responded to that email, what would you have done different?
I would have gotten more if I did a competitive process. So if I had multiple buyers on the hook, I know that for an absolute fact. I would have got more had I pursued other avenues of monetization myself. So there were a couple of really easy opportunities. So dude, I could have doubled my revenue if I added Facebook ads. All we ever did was Google. That was our value prop. We told everybody we're just Google. And I had this, kind of petulant thing on my website that talked about specialization and whatever. But all of our clients all the time wanted us to run other traffic channels. And most of them are spending more inside of Meta than they are inside of Google. So I didn't do it, to be frank. I think it was just like, hey, this is working. Let's stick with it. And I got a little too obsessive with the niche thing. But had I started to branch out on the hourglass, I could have doubled my revenue. And what I would have liked to have shown, and this is where I would have gotten more too, is my revenue growth was great, but it was linear. I wanted someone to see the tip of a hockey stick starting. Because the thing that I learned in my exit is you're not selling the company as much as you're selling a story. And this is a great story. And people will buy this story all the damn time. This is the story of a dumbass that shouldn't be selling and they think they're getting in, right before the rocket ship takes off. And it wouldn't have been hard to begin telling that story and being more intentional about, what's coming.
Did you accept the first offer or did you tell them no?
No, we negotiated. I won't say hard, but we made sure to, I had a minimum in my mind that I needed to walk. And the other thing that a lot of people have told me, you included, is if you're not happy with cash at close, it's not a deal. Yeah. And I'll tell you, even in this deal, that's paid off massively. So I needed a specific number for cash at close. And as soon as we got to that number, the rest of the terms were kind of, for me, they didn't know this at the time, but most of our subsequent negotiation was just window dressing, so they didn't feel like it was too easy.
I hope you enjoyed this content. If you want more content like this, make sure you click on the link on the screen or check out your most popular podcast platform where the full episode is there. And until next time, have a swank day. What are you doing? Go check it out. Click on the link. I'll see you soon.